Hi, everybody. It's Craig and Arun back with your Saturday college basketball. Yes, before you know it, we'll be having some ridiculously big Saturday college basketball cards. But this one, got 4 games for you. We're going to do all this in 7 or 8 minutes. Before I get to it, don't forget, hit that like and subscribe button so you don't miss out on all the stuff we do daily. Also, if you want in on our top plays, we've got a super special for you. You can get in both of our football plays, and we have a huge weekend again. IC has an 8-unit game of the year going in college football, and it's included in this $99 pass where you get both of our plays. So you'll get 5 plays from you tomorrow, 1 on Sunday, and then 4 and 4 from me, college football and the NFL.
I'll just pitch this real fast. I won my 8-unit last week on the Rams as they got it done over the Niners. Keep in mind that I'm on a 10-1 NBA run, which is insane. 7-3 start to college basketball, which is insane. Plus 5,000 between both sports, and I will have an 8-unit college football tomorrow at 3:30, and a 8-unit college football at 3:30 tomorrow, and a 7-unit college basketball tomorrow. And we haven't missed a top playing college ball this year.
But this is right here will only give you the football plays. If you want the basketball plays, you got to go over to the grid and get in on that separately. But get that, just $99, and look for a second straight winning weekend. Also, of course, if you want to get on the premium level here at YouTube, it's a great deal. All 3 levels. Here's what you get. Level 3, you get all 3 levels. Level 2, you get Lenny and IC, and level 1, you just get Lenny. It's a bunch of extra plays, all the plays that just come short of our card. $49.99. That's about $3,000 worth of picks for 30 days. So make sure you get on that month pass. These are month deals, all of them. All right, let's get right to college hoops here. Starting us off noon, Clemson at Georgetown. Clemson's favored by 2, total 143.5. What do you like here?
Okay, so with these 2 teams here, I want you to – I like to sort of set the plate here. You have a Clemson team that's minus 2-point favorite. They are 3-0. Georgetown is 3-0. And then you have to look at the fact that, Clemson comes into this game beating Morehead State, Gardner-Webb, New Hampshire. Right, Brad Bromwell won 27 games last year, and they fell short in the end. They fell short to McNeese in the first round. That was a huge upset. McNeese won by 2 points. And then Georgetown comes in here at home, beating Maryland by 16 on the road. Looks like Ed Cooley's got this team maybe turned around. They had 9 wins the first year. They had 18 wins the second year. This is a coach from Providence. He's got more resources here. We'll see what happens. But Clemson, at the end of the day, does come in here as a 2-point favorite. I'm not completely sold on Georgetown. Yes, they beat Maryland on the road, and don't get me wrong, that is a monster win. But Maryland was shot 4 for 21 from 3-point land from that game. That's the reason why they weren't able to win that contest. And Georgetown also had a 31, and there was 31 to 37 free throws, shot in that game. And the difference is I think Clemson's actually a really good offensive team. They're a top 30 offensive team. They don't have a marquee win yet, and they're also number 1 in turnover margin as well. I won't be surprised at all if Clemson has a successful effort here. I'm going to take Clemson minus the money. I'm going to take Clemson on the money line here against Georgetown. Craig and I love doing videos for you every week. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you get all of our videos every single time when you post it, so you get the best lines. As soon as we post it, people jump on it. So if you want to get it as soon as we post it, like and subscribe. Craig, Maryland is facing Marquette. And what I can tell you is Maryland comes in as a 6.5-point dog against Marquette. These 2 teams played last year. Marquette won 78-74. Maryland, of course, I told you about that loss to Georgetown they had earlier this year. Marquette, of course, lost to Indiana 77-100, but they did bounce back against UL or Arkansas. What do you like here?
Yeah, Buzz Williams, one of my favorite coaches. Everywhere he goes, he wins. I'm a little surprised. Obviously, he was at Marquette, 10 years ago now, 8 years ago. Of course, we've seen what Shaka Smart has done to this Marquette team. It's just a great program. And I wonder if Buzz wonders, man, I wonder if I just would have stayed at Marquette. I wouldn't have moved my family all around. And I'd probably be about the same. I do think he'll have more resources at Maryland than he did at Marquette, but I'm not sure why he left Texas A&M, because they got big money at Texas A&M, and he was winning there. So I'm not really sure why he left.
Dude.
It's just I don't get it. I like Maryland in this spot. They haven't looked great. They did not look great against Georgetown, but I think there's a lot of turnover in Marquette. They lost both of their guards last year, and I just think this is asking a little too much. And I do think Buzz Williams, this means a lot to him returning to where he coached before, and I think his players will get up for him. Give me Maryland plus the 6.5. Next game, Oklahoma at Nebraska. These old Big 12, Big 6 rivals squaring off here. Nebraska's favored by 1.5, total of 160.5. What do you like here?
So, Oklahoma comes in here coached by Porter Moser, right? Porter had a team that won 20 wins last year. They were a 9 seed, but they lost to Connecticut in the first round. So then they turn around and they lost to Gonzaga this year, 83-68. They did beat St. Francis and Arkansas Pine Bluff. Nebraska, of course, coached by Fred Hoiberg. And he's lasted there. They've been patient with him, and it's worked out, right? 7 wins, 10, 16, 23, 21, and now, undefeated. You got to give him a lot of credit. He has, really built them up pretty well. They won 21 games last year. They closed out losing 5 conference games, but they did win they did win, I think the NIT, they ended up winning the NIT. So they come into this game beating, obviously, 3-0 out of the gates. They got somewhat of a senior-laden team here. I think this is the question here is, can this team sort of take the next jump? And that is the question here. Oklahoma, when you watch them, they won 69-56 about a couple years ago. I think this team can take the next jump, but the only problem is Oklahoma lost on the road last time around, so they could be motivated. I'm going to take the over here, Craig. I think the difference is Nebraska comes in only scoring 60 points, 69 points against Maryland East Shore in their last game. I think that's going to motivate them. Oklahoma's going to come in losing to Gonzaga, only scoring 68 points in their last game. I would not be surprised at all to see this game go over the 160.5. I know it seems high, but I think that's what happens. All right, Craig.
Hi, everybody. Don't forget about that free $60 for new customers. Yes, you can get our absolute top plays for free if you're new. All you got to do is type into your URL, docsports.com/ICCT. As you see it on the screen, you'll get a free $60 to try us out. You can use it on anything on the website, including our top plays for the weekend. Good luck.
Last game on the board, BYU hooking against UConn. BYU coming in as a 5-point dog. They are 3-0. UConn is 3-0. These two teams, believe it or not, have never, ever met each other. What I can tell you about BYU that you might find useful is the fact that BYU comes into this game beating Villanova by 5, coached by Kevin Young. Kevin Young had a team that, won 26 games last year, so pretty good team. That's their marquee win. Connecticut, of course, has not played anybody this year so far. Still coached by Dan Hurley. He's not going anywhere. What do you like here?
This is a great matchup. This is not at UConn, by the way. This is in TD, the Boston Gardens, where the Celtics play. But obviously, UConn will have a ton more fans there than BYU. Although BYU does travel, it is a football Saturday, though, so maybe not as many fans. But Kevin Young, he's brought that NBA influence over. It worked a ton last year. That offense was awesome last year, and now they've got top 3 player in the draft that they had right now, in AJ Devancia, I think that's how you say his name. He's looked really good so far. Hasn't been any disappointment to a very good UConn team that has a lot of veterans on it returning. I think it's just a little too many points with UConn here. I do think UConn is going to be really good. I mean, Coach Hurley, what he's done since coming to college basketball, it's like you can't argue. He's if not the best coach in college basketball, he's top 5. And I think you take the hungrier team, though. And I think BYU wants to go in there and prove that they can play with the big boys. And that's what you can do if you go in there and at least keep this game close. Give me BYU +5. I also think the over is a good play. I think when you play BYU, you're going to have to score some points. But the stronger play, for sure, BYU plus the points. All right, so here's what we like for in college basketball. Don't forget, if you want to get in on our best play, it's in football today. We got an 8-unit from this guy over here, 8 units. Go over to docsports.com/Craig Arun. $99 gets you all the plays for the weekend. So I see we'll have 5 in college football. I'll have 4 in college football, including he'll have the top play. I have a 6-unit. Then on Sunday, he has 1 play in the NFL. I have 4 plays, including my 7-unit best bet of the week. And then, there's 3 for me. So then 1 on Monday Night Football. So a total of 8 plays from me, 6 from IC, all for just $99. Make sure you go here to get it. And don't forget, if you want some extra plays, you like parlays, you like teasers, you like to get some extra sprinkling in, you go right here, get the level 3. You'll get all 3 levels. As IC calls it, the edge. For $49.99 a month, you get a ton of extra plays. Good luck.
YouTube Premium's the way to do it, man.
Get in on it.